Today, I've got some unique baseball pitches and how to throw them. Now, these pitches aren't your typical pitches. You don't see these pitches too often, not even at the major league level. You'll see guys who throw these. They are pitches, and a lot of guys do throw them, but they're not very, very common. That's not in every pitcher's arsenal, and I'm gonna share these pitches with you today. So let's get into it. What are some of the unique baseball pitches? The first one I'm gonna talk about is the forkball, and in fact, I threw the forkball later in my career as a professional pitcher in the San Diego Padres and New York Mets organizations. The forkball is just like a split finger, except the split finger is on the laces, forkball is off of the laces, and it's more of a slip pitch, okay? So basically you're just digging that ball into the pointer and the middle finger like it's a big fork, I guess is why they call it a forkball. I'm not really sure why they call it a forkball, but all you're doing is taking this ball and you're throwing it straight down, and you want it to slip out, and it's gonna have a knuckleball effect if you throw it correctly. Now, some guys like to tilt it this way and they get a little bit of a knuckle down this way. Some guys like to get around it and it kind of has a knuckle curve to it. You can mess around with that pitch and throw it and you know, get some different movement on this fork ball. The second pitch is the spiked curve or the knuckle curve, and all you're gonna do is put that pointer finger knuckled up on that ball. You're going to hold it like a traditional curveball, except for that pointer finger is going to be knuckled up. Okay. Now, the reason why guys do this is because when that knuckle is up, it kind of gives you a point of reference of where you're trying to throw that ball. You want to throw that knuckle towards your target, and this gives you the good axis on which that ball should be spinning. So it kind of helps newbies, if you will, noobs to the curveball. Helps you learn how to get that good rotation on that curveball. So that's a knuckle curve or a spiked curve, whatever you want to call it. You can call these pitches whatever you want because they're your pitches. Just let the catcher know what's coming and how they move so he's able to catch them when you're trying to strike batters out. Now, the third unique pitch that we're going to talk about is the actual knuckleball, okay? I never had a very good knuckleball, but a lot of you guys asked me about the knuckleball. Can I show you how to throw the knuckleball? I got it to dance a few times really well, but I was never able to bring it onto the mound, okay? But what I will do is I will share with you, there's a great documentary on Netflix called The Knuckleball. So if you're interested in throwing the knuckleball, you got to check that out if you have Netflix, because that's the best information out there as far as it goes for knuckleball. Some guys in that documentary said they gripped it knuckleball with the three knuckles on it. Some just had the 2 knuckles on it, okay? But watch that documentary. That's going to be your best resource for learning how to throw the knuckleball, okay? These 3 pitches now, I want you to understand something. You have to have good mechanics. If your mechanics are out of whack and you're throwing these pitches, you can easily hurt your arm. Also, if you're overusing these pitches, you can hurt your arm, okay? A lot of these pitches may not be suitable for younger pitchers, so just be smart with it, okay? If you're throwing it and it doesn't feel right, don't throw it. You only got one pitching arm, so don't go out there and blow your arms out. Okay, guys? Hope you like this. Click the logo right here, and the subscribe button is going to pop up. Click that. After you do, let me know in the comments that you did, and then go watch this video here because you're going to like this one too.